We are going to take a look at scale drawings or replicas of real life things that have been made smaller or made into drawings of buildings or such things like that, where we need a scale factor. So our first question says a flagpole is 1 inch equals 5 feet. If the pole measures 10 inches, how tall is the actual pole? So we're going to start with this scale factor that they give us right here. 1 inch equals 5 feet. And we're just going to make that into a fraction. We're going to rewrite it as a fraction. Then we're going to look at the other number they gave us. They told us it was 10 inches. So we're going to make a second fraction that's equal. We're going to make a proportion here. And we're going to line up the labels. So inches is on the top of my first fraction that I wrote. So I have to keep that 10 inches on the top of the second fraction that I'm going to write. And how tall is the actual pole? Well, we are not sure, so I'm going to put an X there. So now we cross multiply. We can do 5 times 10 is 50. And then we divide by what's across from the X. So divide it by 1 equals 50. So this actual flagpole is 50 feet tall. The next question says that a scale is 1 centimeter equals 6 kilometers. So that's going to be our starting fraction, 1 centimeter over 6 kilometers. Hatboro and Smithville are 36 centimeters apart on the map. How far apart are they really? So 36 centimeters. So again, line up your units, make a second fraction. Centimeters is on the top of the first one. So we need to keep that centimeters on the top of the second one. So we're trying to figure out this actual length here. And we're going to do some cross multiplying. So we do 36 times 6, and we get 216. And then we have to divide by what's across from the X. In this case, it's a 1. So 216 divided by 1 is 216. Our label at the bottom is kilometers. So they are actually 216 kilometers apart in real life. Our last question here has a couple of different parts to it. It says a scale drawing of a house shows 8 centimeters by 9 centimeters. So if we think about if it's a perfect rectangle, it is 8 centimeters by 9 centimeters. And it looks like I made the top and the bottom a little bit longer, so that's why I put the 9 up there. If 5 centimeters equals 10 feet, what are the actual dimensions of this house? We're going to have to do 2 problems. So take that scale there and make your fraction out of it. So 5 centimeters over 10 feet equals, then we have to pick one of these. So let's change the 8 first. 8 is centimeters, so we have to keep them lined up. We're trying to figure out what the actual distance or length is there. So cross multiply. 10 times 8 is 80. And then we have to divide by what's across from the X. So divide by 5. And 80 divided by 5 is 16, and our label is feet. And we have to do this one more time for the 9 centimeters. So 5 centimeters over 10 feet equals, keep our units lined up, centimeters on the top. We're trying to find the feet at the bottom. Cross multiply, 10 times 9 is 90. And then divide by what's across from the X. So we have 90 divided by 5, and that would give us 18 feet. So the new dimensions, or the dimensions of the actual house here, would be 16 feet by 18 feet. So we needed 2 answers for this problem.